is Angelica.
I'm Fawad.
Adriel.
Ferran.
Spencer.
And we are...
This is Improv!
Now, I have a secret for you. This show is very special. Yes, it's a secret. It's a shh.
Don't tell anyone.
So today is actually Adriel's birthday. It's a secret. So, it's his special day. During all the scenes and things that he's in, I need you guys to like really amp him up with like major applause. So like right now. Hey, so just once again introducing ourselves. You are?
Fawad.
I'm Angelica.
Adriel.
Spencer.
Just like that, just like that. So, who here has heard of improv? Who's seen an improv show? Who knows what improv is? Great, I see some. Great, all right, so we have some great things in store for you. So improv is awesome because it's done completely off script. We're doing things without preparing beforehand for them. And because we don't have a script, because we don't have anything prepared, we need you, the audience, to help us out. So we need suggestions throughout the show. So if we were to ask, what beer did you order today from the menu? You might say,
Sweet baby Jesus.
Sweet baby Jesus. Funky Buddha. Funky Buddha. All right, cool. I see a beer in your hand, so I'm just waiting.
I got a cider.
A cider! That's not beer, but it's great! Yeah, cider! All right, so we might say that, and if you're ordering something from the menu, like your favorite food, it might be, like mine's fried pickles. What would yours be?
Fried pickles.
Fried pickles.
Grouper sandwich.
Grouper sandwich. That sounds good. A Cuban?
A Cuban.
Ooh, fun. Awesome.
I like it there.
Awesome. So we're getting the hang of it. I'm going to need you guys to give in suggestions, scream at the top of your lungs in the middle of the scene so we get all these fun things for you. The first thing we're going to do is a little warm-up to get us, in the zone, in the improv zone. And it's going to take us down memory lane. This is called That Reminds Me Of. So we're going to go one at a time and talk about some of our most treasured memories based off of things that were inspired by other members of the cast. But the first thing is something that you guys say to inspire us to start. So what's a word, something that you guys comes to the top of your head, a word,
Marshmallow.
phrase, a marshmallow?
Marshmallow.
Okay.
Muslims don't eat normal marshmallows because they have gelatin in them. So if you find a marshmallow you can eat, it's like Christmas time for Muslims.
That reminds me of an experiment that I do. I'm a biology teacher, and we had an experiment where we took a bunch of Jell-O filled with gelatin and we put pineapples on it because pineapples have an enzyme called bromelain. You thought this was going to be funny. No, this is educational.
This reminds me of one time someone corrected the SpongeBob writers about how their pineapple looked because it wasn't aerodynamically correct in the show, and they
That
actually
reminds me of the time I decided to make a fruit smoothie using some pineapple. It was a new kind of smoothie because I'm used to making strawberry, banana, and maybe a little bit of some honey.
That reminds me of this one time where I stayed at home for like a week because of, a world calamity. And I was like, I'm going to be so healthy. I started my first day of the week with a smoothie. Kale, blueberries, strawberries.
That reminds me of when I started trying to work out last year and all I was eating was those cookies, those weird protein cookies.
That reminds me of the time yesterday when I was having some of those Keebler cookies with the chocolate bottom side, and I got out of gas.
That reminds me of a nightmare once I had with a Keebler elf trying to murder me, wielding a bloody knife. I don't really know where it started, but I remember running around the base of a giant oak
That reminds me
tree.
of watching those Keebler Elves cartoons and wondering what their lives were like. What's the inner depth of the
That
Keebler
reminds
Elves?
me of the time I kept like a little list of cartoons that I watched, whether they're from the 80s or 90s or even present
That
day.
reminds me of this one time I love Blue's Clues, like, right? Awesome. So my aunt was like, oh, let's take you to a live show. What a mistake. I was scared.
That reminds me of watching Blue's Clues as a young adult, being like, this is pretty good, man. This guy's good. I like his chops. Steve is very
That reminds me of the
solid
last
work,
episode
Steve.
of Blue's Clues when Steve goes up to college, and I felt like a part of my childhood died with him that day, and I never watched Blue's
That reminds me
Clues.
of that second Steve, that fake Steve. Screw that Steve. Fuck that Steve. Yeah. I don't know what his name was, Adam or Ben or Billy. He's not Steve. I want Steve. I'm a grown-ass man. I want Steve.
That reminds me of when Joe came on, and boy, was it downhill after that. But hey, we still love Steve. And when he...
That reminds me of that time Josh came to the show, and even the first two hosts came back to the show, and Steve was bald, and he's a detective now. And
That reminds me of a bald Steve named Steve Harvey. He's the host of Family Feud. All right, now Family Feud is a fantastic show. I love all game shows. One of my favorite was Weakest
That
Link.
reminds me of
Remember
my
that?
favorite Steve Harvey joke about how white people get fired different from black people, and black people don't want to go back to the office. Like, what the fuck we got to talk about?
That
kid?
reminds me of this one time Steve Harvey was in an interview and he was talking about someone's moral barometer. A barometer measures pressure. How does that have anything to do with
That
morality?
reminds me of the time of present day where I'm trying to not be under pressure, trying to put on a good show. And I gotta come up with other things. I gotta come up with other things to say so that way I can keep it going until somebody else interrupts me.
awesome game will be Panel of Experts. And this game is for Fawad, Adriel, and Faran.
The Adriel?
Yes, the Adriel. The one who got bored.
He's like the boy band member of our cast.
I'm the nerdy one, he's the sporty one.
And I'm just me. So, what Panel of Experts are, free members will be a panel of, well, experts. They will be experts in whatever field we give them. But the problem is, they do not have a field at the moment until you guys give them some. So, what would be a great thing that Adriel would be an expert in?
Glow in the dark toys.
An expert in childbirth. All right, and Farad, what would he be an expert in?
Podiatrist.
A diatrist.
No, podiatrist.
A podiatrist, okay.
But doctor.
And Fawad, what should he be an expert in?
Boys.
An expert in boys.
Right.
No.
Alrighty, so
Right.
to recap, right before, Adriel, you are an expert in.
Childbirth.
Farad, you are an expert in.
Podiatric.
And Fawad, you are an expert in.
Boys.
What a merry panel of experts we have here.
Don't make it weird.
Thank you all for coming out to the panel of how young we truly are inside, aren't we? And today we have gathered the best professionals in their field. They ask any sort of question. Now, you, sir, we'll begin with you. What is your name and what are you an expert in?
Hello, my name is James Fudd. I am an expert in childbirth. I used to be one of the doctors that would deliver the baby, and sometimes, as requested by the father, I would make a videotape. But then I got fired for having my own personal collection.
Well, an expert is an expert. Now, you, sir, please introduce yourself and what are you an expert of?
Yes, my name is John Toe, and I am an expert in podiatry. In fact, I've been doing quite a bit of research. Podiatry has taken quite a shift in the recent years. People used to not take care of their feet, but now they do, specifically because of people who want to sell pictures of their feet. I don't understand it, but because of that, hygiene has gone up about 350%, so I can't knock on it. But that's where my current research is at.
Health is health, absolutely. All right, now, you, sir, our third panel. What is your name and what are you an expert of?
Hi there, my name is Cornelius Stewart Smallbody, and I, as you know, I am the new president and CEO of Boy Scouts of America. I just want to know there's a limited number of questions that are allowed. I hope all you press people have been given those. I will only be answering certain questions today about the restructuring of the organization. So please don't make it more stressful than it needs to be for me.
In general, they have signed up to be asked any single question, so fire away. Now, who has a question for our panelists? You, ma'am.
For Mr. Boy.
Smallbody.
Who's the best boy?
Listen to me. All right. As we know, the champion of the of all of the merit badges last year was Jiminy Johansson, and we did not know that he was involved in so many illicit drugs and other nefarious outside of the Boy Scouts activity. We were hoping that he would be our poster child for a rebuilt Scouts without any controversy. So I just want to know that we have disavowed him, and also you know, the entire thing with that model or actress that he was entangled with, we don't know. We are not supporters of the Trump campaign either. He's made a lot of statements that don't reflect the organization, is what I'm trying to say, okay? And also, best boy is a position on a film crew, I think.
Alrighty, do we have other questions for any of our panelists? You, ma'am.
For Dr. Toe. What's the best kind of pedicure?
What you want to do is you want to go and dip your feet in a pond of koi fish. And they go and they nibble all the dead skin off your feet. And when you come out, it's smooth. It feels really weird because it feels like you just got attacked by a bunch of fish, which you did. And it makes you really rejuvenated, and it makes your gait a lot better. Surprisingly. Yeah, then you can step on the koi. They're very expensive.
Insightful.
By the way, if it gets infected, you can rub it on algae, and that will help disinfect.
Is that what you teach your Boy Scouts?
Yes, it's one of the many things you can learn in the non-controversial Boy Scouts
You
of
should start
America.
teaching them. You should really stop teaching them.
Oh no. Oh no.
Or,
Well, I know
here's
for
my card,
certain
send them my
I'm
way.
learning so much from our experts today. Now, do we have any other questions? Yes, you.
I actually have a two-part question.
A two-part question.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's for both my sexy man over here and Small Peabody.
Small body.
Yeah. So the question is, how are you gonna, as the new president of the Boy Scouts, deal with the new competition of the YMCA Boys and Girls Club, and of course, Little League? And my second part question, once you finishes that, would be, as a giving birth expert, can you know and identify babies and which category they're going to fall in based off looking at them just first sight, just first catch? You know what I mean?
You know, there's actually there's a reason I kept that personal collection, and it's not because of what you think. I keep it as a reference on how they're born, so that, like, sometimes, you know, you can just easily deliver them out. Sometimes you gotta push on the stomach and they just blast right out, and sometimes you gotta get the scalpel and all that.
He's a doctor. He knows what he's talking about.
I was an ex-doctor, got my license revoked. So, what was the question again?
Forget that. What's happening with Little League?
Now you listen to me, okay? This is a dark day for America with the prestigious Boy Scouts. I was a scout since I was 3 years old. We were all scouts back in the day. And the fact that we are tarnished and the YMCA, practically a homo orgy, is elevated with their degenerate song and dance numbers. That man is not even an Indian chief, okay? None of those people they were liars. And we drank through the mud. Is that right?
Expert number 3. It's okay. It's okay.
I can count 53 knots.
That's okay.
I delivered his birth too, and I accidentally dropped him.
How old are you? Gosh, Mr. Pedo.
Someone got off on the wrong foot.
I aged now.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions? Yes, you, sir, right there.
For our scout leader,
Yes, sir.
what is the most valuable merit badge your organization issues?
The most valuable merit badge? That's a good question. I actually have awarded it. I received it recently. It's in controversy reduction and political spin. I also got my corporate restructuring badge and my moving to the Bahamas in case of emergencies badge.
I like that one.
That means you've already done that before.
Once or twice.
Okay, just want to make sure.
All right, one more question. Yes, you, sir, right there.
I have one for you. The thing that you think of when you're thinking of your podiatry, is it anything to do with your soul?
It has everything to do with your soul. Your soul's in your heart, and it drifts down all the way and it touches the feet. It touches Mother Earth. It is a gateway of the soul in your heart and the soul of your feet. Why do you think it's called a soul? There's literally no other reason, even if it's spelled wrong. No other reason. Don't look it up. It goes straight into Mother Earth. And that nature nurtures the science of giving a damn good foot rub.
All right, thank you.
I'm impressed. Here's your metaphysical pussy test.
What a wholesome ending for our day at the youth fair. And so go ahead and sign off. Everybody go ahead and say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye.
That's all.
Play a game called Witness, and for that I need Ferran and Adriel, please. So this game was introduced by a member of our audience, and for this game, something has happened. A crime has happened. What is the crime that has happened?
Tax fraud.
Tax fraud. Tax fraud, great. So these two are on the scene as this tax fraud occurred, but someone committed this tax fraud. Who is a character from a show, cartoon, fictional character that committed this tax fraud?
Marley from Marley and Me.
Wow. I wasn't prepared for that one. I was expecting it to go like away. That went away. Oh man. So it's Marley from Marley and Me committed tax fraud. And you're outing him. He dies at the end of it. To the police.
I've never seen it.
So these two are going to be characters that were at the scene of the crime as it was committed. And you all are watching viewers at home as they are telling the reporters on the scene about this crime. So without further ado, Marley and Me and tax fraud.
Okay, so here's how the story goes. My friend Billy tells it better.
I was just sitting across from Marley. The dog was on her laptop. I didn't even think dogs are capable to use computers.
It's a very smart dog. Very smart dog.
Apparently, she made some kind of claim about some investment she made for her blog. But she ain't no dog with a blog. That's all I know.
No dog with a blog. That's what we always say. Now, the first time that we actually kind of suspected something was going on was actually just this morning, right?
Yeah. There was some men in black. They just came into our house, asked us where the dog is,
and if some men in black come to you and ask you what the dog is, your first instinct is that the dog is an alien.
They also just asked, and then they saw the Marley just squirming on the windowsill, and then they asked, "What the dog doing?"
Because Marley squirms, right? That's just everybody knows that. It's just right. So when we saw that, the first thing I said to Billy here was, "What?"
That was my words exactly. Apparently, they told us that the dog made fraud, and they basically took him. We asked Marley's side of the story, and she said that she was just trying to support her.
It's a he said, she said situation.
She said she was trying to support her sick grandfather, Old Yeller.
Mm-hmm. Except when word got out of this, supposed issue with the money, the IRS sent a guy over. And then when he sent a guy over, we saw Marley trying to talk to the guy. And the guy leaned over, and then suddenly he was on the ground, a pool of red. And in his hand flashed, what was in his hand?
A can of tomato alphabet soup.
A can of tomato alphabet soup.
I was able to speak.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And so when we saw the red, we didn't know, was it tomato alphabet or was it blood? It was really hard to tell. We had to get closer, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't want to get closer because blood is icky, so I asked Billy to go instead.
Yeah, so I decided to take a test. Fortunately, it was tomato soup. So because
it's a risky test.
Because Marley never hurt anyone, she only got 3 months, which is for dogs like a pretty long time.
And the IRS guy is still in a coma, unfortunately. But that's the whole story, I think. Yeah. And now we still play with Marley. We play what is it? Play poker every Wednesday when they allow visiting hours.
Yeah. Okay. I occasionally let her sang the. I gave her that one vinyl album that had that one song in it. Who let the dogs out? It's supposed to give her hope.
This game is called Party Quirks. And Faran is going to be hosting a party. So Faran, what are you doing here, man? You got to go plan for your party.
Well, it's not my party. It's for Adriel. I'm throwing a surprise party.
Oh, yes, you're right.
But I did invite some of his best friends. You know what? I'm gonna go call them, see if they're on their way or not.
Yes, go call them. I'm sure they'll be here any day. Any day. Okay, so it turns out all the people at the party are already here. So go bring up Adriel, Fawad, and Angelica. So all the friends attending at this party will be certain celebrities and people that Faran does not know who they are. So he'll be trying to figure out by clues brought by our players here about who they are. So if we will take like, celebrities, people like TV people, and people like that. So what would be a good person that we would like Angelica to be?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Wait, can they be fictional people too?
They can be fictional people too. All right, Taylor Swift for Angelica. Is that all right? Okay. And the birthday boy, what shall...
MacGyver.
Mario? MacGyver? MacGyver? All right, MacGyver. Listen, what the birthday wants, he gets. So, all right, and what should Fawad be?
Arthur.
Charles Manson.
Fawad, I'll give you a choice.
What? I get to choose?
Yeah, you'll get to choose.
Who are the choices again? I was big at that.
I mean, Charles Manson was one of them.
Popularity contest.
Charles Manson, Magnum PI, and Mario were the choices.
Charlie Sheen.
Scratch that, you're doing Charlie Sheen.
Okay.
You're wearing the right shirt.
Yep. I did Mario. Manson would have been.
All right, so now I will go get Faran and we will get this party started.
All right, so they said they're on their way. I don't know how much I can trust that, but I need to be able to have hiding spots. All right, the cake is here. Let me turn off the lights. Right here. All right. Okay, we got nachos. We got. Oh, the cake has the Common Writer face on it. That's great. Love it. Gifts. Okay, here. Let me take my name off the small gift, put it on the big gift. Hey, glad you can make it.
Thanks. I just got back from a mission, and I know that this party is a mess.
But I worked so hard to clean it up.
And I can help you make it better. Is that
Yes,
the punch,
please.
Is that the punch bowl over there?
Yeah, yes, it
Good.
is.
I just need a few straws now, just with just need to apply some good physics, and great. I just made a punch fountain.
Oh my God, you are sure handy, aren't you?
That's right.
Listen, you want to take a look at the rest of my party? Make sure that Adriel really likes it when he gets here.
That's a good idea. Everything's all good and all, but it could be better.
Okay, you keep working on that. Hi, hey, come in. Adriel's not here yet. Good timing.
Wow, usually my events are sold out. This is looking a little empty.
The man of the hour's not here yet. This is like the pre-show. You're like the opening act. You're the opening act.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Does that bother you?
Okay,
No.
I just took the
Maybe a
heating
little.
component out of the toaster, so now once the timer goes off, it's gonna shoot confetti.
Oh, that is brilliant. See, look how useful he's being.
I can't fix it though.
Hold on, I have another.
Honk, honk.
Oh my God! Oh, okay. The cake! The cake! Oh my God!
I got tiger blood, baby!
Wow!
Woo! Hell yeah! Hey, what's up, brother?
You just crashed into my cake. You got
No,
cake
no,
all
no!
over you.
Your cake crashed
You
into
got
my
Common Writer's face on your back.
What's that?
You got Common Writer's face on your back.
What? Yeah, man, I got everything
You
in
were
my
very
bag.
lucky I made 3 extra cakes.
Huh? Good. Hey, listen, I got it. Huh? What's that?
And I thought I was the man with the plan.
Yeah. Have you met my friend MacGyver over here? Please, hurry up. Why don't you go outside? Make sure, Angel, if
Right.
he's here, give me a warning,
I
alright?
suspect there's some enemies coming, so I'll be on
Alright.
watch.
Enemies, don't
So
let them
if
get
you
you down,
want me
man.
to tell you a love story, baby, all you have to do is say yes. And I've got my...
Hey, hi. Ooh, what's going on? How you doing?
Yeah, this I'm used to. This I'm used to. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I know you. I know you. You're winning. You are so winning. I love it.
Charlie Sheen, we don't need your energy. We don't need it. Angel will not appreciate it.
All right, fine. You know what? I can't speak. I'm going to go.
Thank you. Tiger blood.
Okay, hold on. I'm feeling a little red. Like a red period. Oh, everyone leaves. If you had only known.
I don't know how much your presence is really helping Taylor Swift. Maybe you can try to increase your image by going to the fan.
You're right. I'll TikTok it. Okay, thanks.
Sure.
Have a great
Yep.
whatever this was.
Hey! I do like your music.
I know.
Great! Now I have no one at this party. Oh, Angel will be there. That's all I need.
And that's party works.
About that is called audiobook. Woo! It is, yeah. Ron, you're coming up.
Yeah.
So, Ron is our talent. He has written a book that is turning into an audiobook. And I am his director, trying to keep him in line. What we need for Ron is a name, a pen name that he uses to write his books with.
Bud Light.
Bud Light. He's not just Bud, he's Bud Light. Awesome. And we need a title for this book. Title for this book. Merca. Alright, Bud Light has written Merca. And what's the genre of Merca?
Romance murder.
Romance murder? I love it. That lives and breathes Merca. So, Bud. Bud Light.
Oh, Bud Light. Bud's my father.
Oh, but Mr. Light?
No, Bud Light. You have to say the whole thing. It's like William and the William Jr. In
Right.
Alabama, we use Light instead of Junior.
So it's not just Bud and it's not just Mr. Light, it's Bud Light.
Yes. Yeah, you gotta say the whole thing.
Bud Light. Okay, great.
Otherwise, the company sues me.
That's the first thing that we need recorded for the
No,
audiobook
that's
today.
easy. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Merca, sponsored by Bud Light.
Okay, Mr. Light. So we
That was really good.
It said sponsored by Bud Light.
Right. Not Bud Light. I sponsored it.
You wrote the book.
What's the difference?
All I need is your name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bud Light, buy it.
So we don't need the buy it part. We just need your name, Bud Light. How about you try this? Why don't you say it like a child learning their name for the first time? Okay, so you're taking it a little too seriously.
I'm doing exactly what you're telling me to do.
Why don't we slow it down?
Okay.
Have you watched the Exorcist movie?
It's too scary.
Okay. Say it like you're a ghost and you're saying your name like a ghost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, why did you murder me?
Okay. So no, there is murder. This could actually work. We're keeping.
Okay, great.
Okay, so now we're getting over to the title of your book.
Yes.
Okay, so what I need you to do is read the title of this book into the mic, please.
Merca.
It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right.
Merca.
Yeah, it sounds worse. It sounds worse, I gotta tell you.
Murica.
It's worse. Okay, why don't we say it like this? I want you to raise your voice maybe 2 octaves.
Merca.
Raise it 2 octaves.
Merca.
Okay, great.
I sound like a Pokemon.
Exactly. We're reaching out to our
If I was a Pokemon, I would say my own name. Bud Light, buy it.
Okay, back to the title. Can you say it in that tone, but as slowly as you can, so we can fill 10 seconds?
You're the creative director, right?
Yes.
Who hired you? Never mind. All right.
It's my turn.
I hired you. Okay.
Okay, so
Sounded
that,
ghosty again.
yeah, you sounded like a ghost again. You kept that from the previous recording. So I need you to sound like a straight edge character, you know? Like a square almost.
Easy.
Okay, cool. In that higher octave. And slower.
I'm like,
Yeah, I'm getting that's gonna be as slow as it can get. Okay, great. So we'll just move along. We'll move along.
I can go slower.
Yeah, move along.
You're the creative director. I hired you to do it.
I'm the genius here. You just okay.
I wrote the book. I sponsored it at least.
Okay, so talking about the book, why don't we go into the 77th page?
Okay, yeah.
77th, the 5th paragraph, we want to start from there. We feel like that has the most energy in the book.
Okay. It was a calm day in the cornfields. The sky was periwinkle blue.
Oh, stop. Okay, so when we read it, we were just in awe of all of the energy in that paragraph.
Good,
Can
that's how I
you
meant it.
portray the energy we felt in that paragraph?
It was a calm, clear day in the cornfields.
All right. We're not like at the edge of our seat. We're not like, whoa!
No, I'm pretty back in my seat. I'm not at the edge. I can be at the edge. Does this help?
Maybe that'll help you. Yeah. So
Okay.
at the edge of your seat, as big energy as
Big energy.
Yeah.
The sky was clear in the cornfield. It was a periwinkle blue.
And every time you say blue, I want you to say it like a baby again.
The sky was clear in the cornfield, and the sky was periwinkle blue.
Yeah. Okay, keep going.
John took the bloody machete from out of his back. He looked down at Marley, and he realized what he had done. And Marley was in the face and looked at him with dead eyes, and John did not feel a single thing. And then he went to his porch, sat down on the rocker chair, and cracked open a Bud Light, and he said, "Buy it," to the open space.
Okay, we are at the end of our time in the studio today. So we have a deadline for like a few months.
Great. So I'll see you tomorrow?
Maybe next week.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks, bud.
And so for this game, we will have two teams. Farhan and Angelica will be one team, and Fawad and the birthday boy will be the other team. Essentially, they will take turns asking each other questions, and if they say a statement or take too long, they're out. So this is also a drinking game, so go and pick someone who will be your player, and if they get it wrong, you gotta drink. So this will be where we begin. All right, Angelica and Fawad, the question game begins, and go.
Hey, who are you?
Hey, who do I look like?
Mommy?
How did you know?
Are you really my mommy?
Do I look that old?
What are the odds that my...
You're too slow.
Good, nerd.
Will you come to my party?
Where are your parents?
What does it matter?
Do you really want someone who's 10 years older than you attending your kid's party?
Is that even a question?
Do you want me to get arrested at your kid's party?
Maybe?
What do you mean you're not going to pay me? I'm the clown. Wait, that's John. Here.
What are you doing at the party?
Didn't you invite me?
You said.
We're there. No.
Where'd you get that blazer?
Have you ever heard of Goodwill?
You've gone there before?
Have you not?
Do you know they put radioactive poisoning on their clothes?
They what?
Don't you see that everyone who walks out the store looks like a mutant?
Don't you think they look aesthetically pleasing?
Is that what you think looks aesthetically pleasing?
Have you ever heard of beauty is in the eye of the beholder?
Why would you say that to my face?
So how long have you been reporting the symptoms of radiation poisoning, sir?
Would you believe it's my 15th year?
How are you going to pay for this, by the way? Can you believe that guy didn't have insurance?
Where does he keep the insurance?
Depends on if I answer
Have you seen this boy?
Is he the one who invited me to his party?
Did you know he was hosting an illegal birthday party?
Was I supposed to be on alert?
Were you not aware?
Do you need my ID?
License and registration.
Where were you yesterday?
You think I gotta answer these questions without my lawyer present?
Why do you always bring up a lawyer when I ask you simple questions?
You think it's my first day being an illegal birthday clown lady?
Where did you know?
Why is it it's the third time you called me in after you got questioned?
How am I supposed to know how much bail is, Tony?
Why haven't you paid me yet?
How many birthday parties you think I'm working this week?
Why are you going to birthday parties?
You know how much present money kids get?
Why don't you tell me?
Have you ever heard of a bar mitzvah?
Why don't you go to bar mitzvahs?
How you doing?
Would you believe me? I had a real tough day.
Does it have something to do with an illegal birthday party?
How was a birthday party illegal?
Did you know that they got hookers over there?
Why would they bring hookers to a 10-year-old party?
Isn't that what the kid requested?
Why are you listening to the kid?
How much LSD was supposed to put in the cakes?
How much did you put?
Is it metric system in America, or is it like gram, kilogram? Or is it like gram? It's a question, man.
Have you heard of imperial units?
How many you...
What's with all the mutants at Goodwill?
I don't know.
Yeah, I got an alligator for this kid's party.
You that same kid?
That's a question. That was a
So
statement.
that was,
No.
no, that was she started with a statement. Who put this alligator here?
What's his name?
Can you see the collar?
Why is it in a different language?
Can't you read Arabic?
Can you?
Hey.
When did you grow up so much?
Why haven't you seen me in so long?
Where were you?
Why haven't you raised me?
Why do you think I left?
Is it because of the bad choices I've always made?
How did you know I knew about all those bad choices? You left a list. What am I doing?
We have the final round. So, can we get a round of applause for who was the best on this team? Oh yeah, so Angelica. And for Ron. Alright, so for Ron, you will be the representative of this team. Alright. Adriel for that team. And Vlad.
Boo this man.
Alright, the final round will be between for Ron and Adriel, the birthday boy. Alrighty, now, final round. Begin.
So, how old are you turning?
What does it matter?
Aren't you excited to see the world in a new light?
Aren't you interested in seeing what this birthday party got to offer?
How long have you been planning this for?
How long does it look?
How'd you get Taylor Swift to come here?
Did you know about her backstage passes?
Or they were selling backstage passes?
Not those kinds of backstages.
Adriel, welcome back!
Ron wins, everybody.
Next game is called Entrances and Exits. Huh? Oh, thank you. the scene. So we're going to have Fawad, Adriel, Spencer, and Ferron. So the way that this game works is all 4 of these players are going to be given a word. Whenever their word is said during the scene, they will either have to enter or exit the scene. They can only enter and exit the scene if their word is said. So first, why don't we get a location that this scene is going to take place in?
Disney World.
Disney World's Falcon Pub. Disney World's Falcon Pub. And now we need a word for Ferron.
Dopey.
What is it?
Dopey.
Dopey. Dopey for Adriel.
Sneezy.
Sneezy. For Fawad.
Grumpy.
Grumpy. I see a pattern. I'm excited. And for Spencer. Happy. Happy. All right, so can you repeat your words one time?
Dopey.
Sneezy.
Grumpy.
Happy.
Awesome. One more time for flavor.
Dopey.
Sneezy.
Grumpy.
Happy.
Yeah. So we're going to have Ferron and Adriel start out in this location to begin with. This is entrances and exits.
Yo, Disney World opened up a new Falcon Pub? I didn't know they were franchising.
Yeah, they're pretty popular. I'm more interested in the rides. I mean, the pub's like the kind of place you go after all the excitement.
I heard they got this new ride. It's with the 7 doors and they in the tunnel and stuff. And I've never been. The line is always really, really long, like 4 hours easy.
I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm kind of really happy that they're opening that.
Woo! Disney World is so fun!
I'm gonna check out the gift shop.
Oh man, I've spent at least like $500 to get here, but it was totally worth it.
You're one of those super fans, huh?
Listen,
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
I've been wanting to get on a ride, and there's these long lines, and every time I get in them, I just get real grumpy for having to wait for so long.
Well, you just gotta bear with it, you know?
Yeah.
You guys want to buy some PCP?
They sell that here?
Keep it down, man. Keep it down.
Man, this place just keeps on getting better and better.
Yeah, it's a Falcon Pub. What do you think? It's a Disney Falcon Pub, man.
Well, I just didn't know that Disney World at the Falcon Pub could be so dopey.
Huh?
Okay, listen, this conversation's a little bit too much for me. I'm gonna just leave and try to find my friend.
Hey, come on, 2 for 1 split. Yeah, it's kind of weird, man. You know, because the Falcon Pub's got our reputation for edginess and grittiness and like
I just think it's neat.
happiness and dumpiness and laziness and.
Sorry, I just came back from one of the rides. I don't do high altitudes. They make me they make my nose stuffy.
Oh, the ride's going forward! Yay!
You know what helps with that?
What?
Weed.
I'm not supposed to participate in anything dopey.
Don't worry,
Oh,
man.
there you are. I've been looking for... Oh, don't talk to him.
What?
He's trying to sell drugs to you, man. Look, this is the happiest place on earth. You don't need any assistance for that.
Get out of here! We'll call the cops.
No, listen, man. Don't listen to this grumpy piece of crap. Actually, oh, wait. Oh, Snow White. Hey, what's up, baby?
Okay, I don't know why this place is so weird. Falcon Club and Disney, like, what a weird mismatch.
Yeah, especially
I just
that-
want to go on the ride. That's all I want to do. Like, I want to experience true happiness. I just want to
Whoa,
enjoy
I'm
it.
back in line again! Man, that queue was so quick, but now it's so long!
Do you got one of those fast passes things?
Oh yeah, but back then they retired that, but now I just paid all this money so I can go.
I'm
It's
going to
really
Space
shitty.
Mountain.
Okay, you're gonna go to Space Mountain. Well, listen, you're a nice guy, but you have so much energy, and I'm kind of a grumpy dude, and that just not as a good mishmash.
Damn!
Well, just being grumpy just makes
Hey,
me
man, all you
feel
gotta say
bad.
was no. You have to slap me in the face.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to be grumpy.
Oh,
I want to be.
again. Hey, excuse me, can I get a beer?
Dude,
$83. Disney World.
Oh, hey, long time no see.
Hey,
Back in the
what's up?
line, huh?
Yeah. I like you, man. You
Yeah.
know what? I like you.
Thank you.
My
I like everybody.
Can I tell you the truth?
Uh-huh.
I'm not really a drug dealer.
You're not?
I'm Disney PD. I'm
Wow!
undercover.
Man, what? So you're investigating somebody?
That's right. Last week, Dad me over at Tron. I was selling people holograms.
And that was entrances and exits.
Therefore, it's time to play Half-Life.
So,
This game will involve the birthday boy Adriel and Hawaii. So time is a little bit crazy in Half-Life because the scene will be exponentially getting smaller and smaller. They will start from 60 seconds, then to 30 seconds, then to 15, and then to 5 seconds to see if they can react the entire scene they just did. So, before we start, can we get a setting for them?
Prison.
Prison! Can we also get a relationship for them?
Lovers.
Lovers in prison! Match made in heaven. Alright, let me get my handy dandy timer here. Alrighty, we have Better Love Story Than Twilight. We have Lovers in Prison. Begin.
Cletus, thank you so much again, man. It's so amazing. You being a warden and me being a prisoner in this forbidden romance. But look, I'm so happy that you agreed to escape with me. Just, you got the spoon?
Yes, I have the spoon.
Wait, no, I
have the spoon right here.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah. Assume the position as we agreed upon. All right, here we go. Into the tunnel. Oh, yeah. We made it.
We made it out of the love tunnel.
You made Stop it. We agreed. No more of that until we get out and free. You know, but I gotta thank you, man. You know, I've never experienced this kind of pleasure in my life. That thing you do, okay, just do it one time. Just do it one time. Before anybody
You
comes.
can thank me later when you're out of that jumpsuit.
You sure you don't just want to do it one time?
Oh no, they see us. We gotta go.
Oh no, they see us.
And that is time for 60 seconds. Alrighty, now they will have to do the same exact scene, but now in 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, same scene, begin.
Cletus, thank you so much for doing this. Do you have the spoon?
I have the spoon right here.
Oh, you're so cute. Okay, listen, nobody's looking. Into the tunnel.
We're out of the tunnel. We're out of the love tunnel.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I can't wait to see you out of that
You drive me
jumpsuit.
so crazy. Wait, do the thing. Do the thing.
They see us. We gotta get out of here.
Just do it one time.
There's guards out there watching us. We gotta go. We gotta
no.
do it.
Quick. Nick.
Oh, I tripped.
Oh. Wait, I can help you. Here.
And that is time. Same scene, 15 seconds. 15 seconds. And go.
Quick. Spoon me. Come on.
We're out of the long tunnel, yes.
Yes. I love it. Oh my God, look. We're in Coral Gables. Lovely.
Okay,
Touch me one
wait a
time.
minute.
I love
There's
you so
guards.
much.
They see us right there.
Oh, there are cameras everywhere in Coral
And
Gables.
that is time. 5
We
seconds.
can do this.
Ready, begin.
Spoon me, boy.
Love tunnel. Jumpsuit. Guard.
This guy is
Hey! And that was Half-Life. Give them a round of applause. That was incredible.
This is Weird Newscasters. So I am going to need Adriel. Fod. I am going to need Spencer.
Okay.
And finally, Duran. So these are our weird newscasters. What should this news station be called?
This is improv.
This is Improv News. Great. So Adriel will be our head anchor, but for Fawad, what is his secret obsession? A secret obsession that Fawad has. What is it?
Pickles.
Pickles. All right. So Spencer here is going to be our sportscaster. So he has a fear. What is his biggest fear?
David Beckham.
And finally, Veron is trapped in a Disney character's body. What Disney character's body is Veron stuck into?
Cinderella.
Goofy in Cinderella's shoes. Okay, wonderful. So let's turn on This Is Improv
Welcome to TII News. I'm your host, Skippy McDippy. And in this story, we got some news about a couple that escaped prison, but one of them was the warden. That was kind of strange. I heard that one of them, I heard they bonded over their love for David Beckham. On to their co-host.
Yes, hello, it's me, Formaldo Hyde. You know, Skippy, I was over the weekend experimenting with new solutions to help ferment things in jars. I've made some interesting discoveries if you'd like to come over. In fact, if any of the viewing public would like to come over to my house, I've discovered some incredible smells. You know, the texture of a fermented fruit product after 60, 70 days becomes a leathery kind of lumpy. It's like a witch's face. I like to smell many different things. You know, I have a blog now, if you guys would like to. You can subscribe to me on Instagram, Twitch. I like Twitch, it's the favorite one. And they have Discord. I like the way they name all of these sites nowadays. Discord, Twitch, Death. I'm sorry, I was just...
It's getting a little disturbing here. Let's check the weather sport guy.
Man, it's raining balls and footballs over here because it's so hairy because David Beckham just keeps kicking the balls, and it's getting really crazy over here. Oh my God, it's been raining like for years, and like Hurricane Lee is over there, and like I'm a sportsman, but I talk about the weather now. Where's our weatherman?
I find your panic delicious.
Yes, Florida weather is unpredictable. Onto our weather. Come on, predict the weather.
Gosh, are you talking about me? Yeah. Today in the weather, we've got monsoon season in Florida. We just call them hurricanes. Not the football team. That's the other one. He's sports weather. David Beckham is not on the college football team.
If I may, don't those glass slippers look a little...
Well, it's just the one. Yeah, I got it from my husband, Prince Charming. He was looking for someone to fit the glass slipper, and mine just slid right in. So now I walk like this now. It's really great.
So you don't feel too heavy on that glass slipper?
Oh, I don't care. Prince Charming is loaded, so I'm pretty... Gosh, I'm set for life. Yeah.
You know, if you think about it, the whole earth is like a giant jar that God sealed, and we're all just fermenting.
No one wants to hear you talk ever.
No.
Now, back to the weather. It's going to get rainy for a very, very long time. It's going to get cold for one night, and that's it. And then it's back to 90-degree weather for the rest of the year. I know, it works forever and ever and ever.
Nice.
Back to you guys. Well, him,
what
not
will
you.
be the effect of on people's skin when they get all wet for a long time?
They get pruny, not leathery.
So, that was kind of crazy. So, yes, that was our story tonight. This is TII News, and this is I'm your host, Skippy McDippy, and I think I'm going to resign.
We do have one more game this evening called Objection. Thank you. When the audience works with you, yes. So we need everyone up for this final game of the evening. So these are all experienced lawyers working in our court system today, and we are going to be debating a topic. What is at the forefront of our minds today? A topic to be debated.
Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween or a Christmas movie? This is a favorite of mine. Great. So these lawyers are going to come forward with their thoughts about this. At any time, they can interrupt a fellow lawyer by saying, objection, pleading their case, and I can either appeal, overrule, or sustain what they are saying. I know how this game works. And how words work, the English language. Yeah.
I'm still working on it.
The law system. Great, Spencer. So for this, we are going to be debating whether Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas or a Halloween movie. Would any of our lawyers like to make the first statement?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm just a simple Southern lawyer. I don't know a lot about a lot of things. I don't know how to redecorate a home in a fancy New York style. I don't know how to fix a radiator on my car. But there is one thing I know after 4 years of film school. And that is that Tim Burton does not make any movie unless it is a Halloween movie. Every single movie the man has made.
Objection. Halloween is just the setting and the characters, but Christmas is the whole plot.
Sustained.
Yeah, so, I mean, the whole plot was basically they're kidnapping Santa, and then they're trying to deliver the presents. Jack's trying to be the new Santa Claus temporarily, and,
Objection, kidnapping Santa sounds like a horror movie.
Sustained.
If you're gonna kidnap Santa Claus, you are no longer a Christmas story, alright? Santa is pivotal to the Christmas spirit. No fat guy in a red suit, no presents for you under the tree.
As the People vs. Die Hard clearly proved, movies about hijacking people can still be Christmas movies.
Sustained.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I grew up in Macon, Georgia, sipping peach juice and losing my virginity in a field of grass, I didn't know that I'd end up here in front of y'all arguing this case. But there is one thing I do know, and it's that Halloween plays a central thematic purpose in the film. If you listen to the soundtrack by Danny Elfman, it's a particularly spooky
Lawyers,
series
you
of
have
numbers.
1 more minute.
objection. There's also a song called Making Christmas.
Sustained.
Yes, that song took place during that scene when all the characters are making toys. It just happened to be demonic. So that song, you know, pretty much made the whole conflict about toys attacking children. It might even have given birth to a new...
Objection! You said yourself that toys attacking children is part of the scene. Isn't that a very horror thing that happened?
Sustained.
Now, here in our United States of America, the D is very important, there are multiple differences we have to take into account.
Objection. Horror is a type of Christmas movie. Look at Violent Night.
Ooh, sustained.
Yes, there are many Christmas movies that take place in the horror genre, like Puppet Master versus Demonic
Objection,
Toys.
most Christmas movies are not in the horror genre.
Overruled.
Wait, overruled? Yes,
Overruled.
yes. There's like Violent Night, Toy versus...
Objection. He said genre the wrong way. It's supposed to be pronounced genre.
I wanted to say that, but we are out of time. Adriel is our last Right, and because Adriel is the winner, and because it is his day of birth, we are going to sing a special song as part of the show. So all together, everyone, please join me in singing
wish. Okay.
Now another one.
Still got good.
Happy birthday, Adriel.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy.
All right, everyone. So while every show is a party here at EO Falcon Pub with This Is Improv. Today, after the show, I suppose we're having a birthday party.
Let's keep this night going on a Wednesday night.
But before we get there, make sure to come by every Wednesday night for a show at EO Falcon Pub. One more time.
I'm Ron.
I'm Angelica.
I'm Adriel, obviously.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And